Hey, welcome to Movie Slackers. I'm Robbie Rob. I also have with me here Johnny Two Toes. We're going to talk about a new trailer that just came out with Tom Hardy. It's called Legend. I think we watched it. I think it's about a minute and a half. I think Johnny Two Toes has kind of the scoop on what's going on.
Okay, it's based on the Ronald and Reginald Cray, the Cray brothers. They were in England in the 50s and 60s. They were infamous gangsters, mobsters, vicious psychopaths, and they were pretty infamous around England for their special brand of brutality.
So it has nothing to do with I Am Legend with Will Smith?
No.
Okay. Just double checking. Want to make sure we get it all
just got
straight.
in.
What? Legend, I Am Legend? I don't know. So it's
anyway,
Legend.
it's just Legend. And Tom Hardy will be playing both brothers, which looks good. And I think he's really going to shine in this movie. It's written and directed by Brian Helgeland, who wrote and directed L.A. Confidential, and he's actually written several good films. L.A. Confidential, like I said, Payback, Mystic River, 42. He wrote and directed that about Jackie Robinson, and it looks good. It looks really good. It's got a good cast.
What do you think about the trailer, though? For me, it was about a minute and a half long. I mean, it's not really necessarily giving you a whole lot, not for me anyway. Pretty much they're playing music in the background the whole time. They'll show you a few things, but for me, I just didn't. This trailer didn't give me a whole lot to go on yet. Now, if I didn't know what was going on, I said, yeah, these guys are bad guys. It's back in the '60s, and it's Tom Hardy, and I guess I didn't realize at first that it was Tom Hardy and Tom Hardy, but yeah, I could tell by looking at one of them, it was Tom Hardy, and they did a pretty good makeup job on him.
Well, they've got him looking as Ronnie, who's the one that wore the glasses.
What did you think about the trailer, though? Did you pick up a whole lot off the trailer if you hadn't known what was going on?
Not really. You don't get a whole lot from the trailer.
Because as I said, it's playing music. It's playing,
But Ronnie, he wore the glasses, and he was considered the real lunatic. He actually died in a mental institution, and then his brother Reginald. They both went to prison. Brother Reginald actually became a born-again Christian in prison and was released, and died a couple months later in 2000. But while their reign of terror in England, wow, you have to read up on some of that because it's quite shocking. But it looks good. I mean, the trailer doesn't give you a whole lot to go on, but this is actually.
I guess that's the reason we're here, to kind of give you a little bit of background and some info on it.
There was a movie that came out. If you want to
let you know that it has nothing to do with I Am Legend with Will Smith. So
if you want to familiarize yourself with the Craze before you see the movie, there was a film that was done back in 1990 with Gary and Martin Kemp, who's claimed to fame as the Spandau Ballet Brothers. the group, yeah,
from the 80s.
Yeah, they were. But they were actually. I saw the movie.
So is this much is true?
I'm sorry.
This much is true. That was one of the songs they sang. But anyway,
but that was pretty good, and they did pretty well with that one. It'll be interesting to see how Tom Hardy does in this film. I think he'll do fine. It looks good. It's got a good cast. Emily Browning's in it from Sucker Punch. Christopher Eccleston was in it. Doctor Who, one of the Doctor Who's. David Thewlis, Tara Fitzgerald, and Chaz Palminteri, who was in a lot of Robert De Niro films as a gangster in those films. And it looks good. I think it's considered to be an independent film, so it probably doesn't have a huge budget, but it does look good. And there's no release date in the United States that we know of. If you find something out, email us or subscribe to our channel, Movie Slackers, on YouTube, and let us know. The only thing we have right now is a 9/11 of 15 UK release.
And the UK.
That's.
Well, all right.
There you go. They just heard that.
Sounds
in the
good. Coming to you live, UK.
But it looks good. I think it looks good.
Well, hopefully it'll be released in the US sometime around that time. Yeah. We hope, and we'll see what happens. And we're the Movie Slackers. Subscribe to us.
Well, all right.
And we've just got Sean,
Uncle Seamus,
aka Uncle Seamus Sean. He's walking around here
Uncle Seamus. Top of the morning to ya.
Why do they call you Uncle Seamus?
Because I'm not Aunt Seamus.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Well, all right.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, we're the Movie Slackers, and Sean, where can they find us at?
They can find you right here.
Right here.
Exactly.
Because we're right here on YouTube, the Movie Slackers YouTube channel, and movieslackers.com. Subscribe to us, chat with us. if you know anything that's going on about this movie, or you want to, maybe you want us to review something else, or
Yeah.
talk to us, come see us. Subscribe to us.
Tell your friends.